What's up, everybody? So today we're going to be doing another conjunction of the south node Ketu and our very emotional friend Moon. So what happens when Ketu, the south node, and Moon come together in a birth chart, in a horoscope, in astrology? Well, let's look at Ketu. Ketu is a headless planet. It's a headless body. Okay, it is known to not think when doing something. It is known to not have any direction. Like if you have a headless body, you don't know where to go because you can't see. Okay, and so Ketu is a very spiritual planet. It's all about letting things go. It's all about having a sense that, hey, I've already accomplished this thing. Just leave me alone. This is it is what it is. Okay, so these are basic qualities of Ketu. There's so many, such a detailed description. But I'm sure you guys know by now what the south node is. And it's a malefic planet. It's there to teach you your past life lessons in this life. So wherever it's positioned, those are the things that you might have done wrong in your past life, and now it's here to teach you those things, and teach you in a way that it wants you to let those things go, or it's going to take away those things from you. So when it comes with the moon, which is our mind, moon is our thinking ability, moon is our emotional response to our environment. It's our mother. Our mom is represented by moon, or motherly figures, grandmothers are represented by the moon. So when these two come together, it creates a very harsh turmoil into a person's mind. And again, Ketu is related to criticism. These people are very critical of their thinking. Like if they're trying to solve a problem and they know they have a solution of it, they'll feel like, no, that's not right. I know there's a better solution up there. So they're always going to the wrong direction. Their emotions are all over the place. And this makes them really, really, what can I say, very moody. Not just depressed, but these guys become very moody. Okay, because moon is our emotions. And when Ketu doesn't have a direction to go, it goes all over the place. So 1 minute they're happy, the next minute they're sad, 1 minute they're crying, next minute they're laughing. This kind of gives indication of bipolarism too in a person's chart, especially if it's in the 12th, first, or the second house. These people just are very moody, and they have a lack of confidence in their thinking ability. So what happens is with these guys, they tend to suffer a lot of depression, and the source of their depression is unknown because since Ketu is blind, they just don't realize why they're depressed. And that's why they get moody too. These are very confused folks. However, they tend to calm down a lot. Their emotions tend to calm down a lot after the age of 35 because Ketu moves its eclipse over the moon. And what happens with this conjunction is that a person's mother is either absent in their life due to spiritual reasons. Like mother could be so spiritual that she just doesn't give the attention to the kid. Or what happens is that their mother might have either passed away, or they how a mother might leave their child and the child is raised by the father. That happens a lot, especially when these two combinations happen in the 12th house and 4th house. Okay, because 12th and 4th house is a house of motherly love, and 12th house is a house of losses. So that's where it really happens in the 8th house. It creates a very distant, very, very segregated relationship with a mother. But however, mother tends to be very spiritual. If the mother sticks around, if there's a benefic aspect by Jupiter on this conjunction, or Jupiter is also sitting there, they tend to get a lot of spiritual nourishment from their mother and their grandmother. So that's really seen from this combination. However, like I said, people who are schizophrenic, people who are, people who tend to see things a lot. People have imaginary things like schizophrenia. That happens with this conjunction, especially in the 8th house and 12th house, because Ketu is a headless body. And their mind is staring off and other things, and Ketu tends to, bring about things that we cannot see, things that of the unknown world. So these people, their mind tends to experience a lot of this. And one thing you also got to notice is that people with this conjunction in the 8th house tend to see a lot of headless people. Like they dream about people without any head. This is what happens. However, if this conjunction is happening in the 5th, 8th, or 12th house, these people tend to become scientists and researchers. They tend to just research a lot. Because Ketu signifies research, scientific research. And moon is obviously your mind, your emotion, the way you think, the things you like, the way you think. And so the mind goes into research a lot with this conjunction. But do you know who tends to have these alignment a lot? Is the spiritual gurus that you meet. Spiritual gurus who have struggled so much in life, who have struggled so much with their emotion that Ketu leads them to enlightenment. So if you have this combination in the 12th house, if you have this combination in the 5th house or 8th house, you will at some point will be so devoted to spirituality, because once Ketu releases you off its eclipse after a certain age, it releases you with a sense of knowledge that you will feel like, wow, whatever happened in my life, it happened because of these reasons. And suddenly you fall in love with what Ketu teaches you. It makes you a very spiritual person. And obviously, if you have this combination in the 12th house, you will get enlightenment. And you can get enlightenment in this life. But the way you can trigger that enlightenment is to respect your mother. The more you respect and love your mother with this combination, no matter how bad she is to you, that will quickly teach you your lesson. That will quickly tell the energy of Ketu that, okay, this person has learned their lesson because they must have hurt their mother or hurt a motherly figure in the past life, and that's why they're suffering now. So if you give love to no matter how much hate you're getting from the mother, these people tend to quickly, pay that karmic debt off, and they suddenly realize it's that path of God. And it's a very good, like I said, if you want to go into research as a scientist, you want to go research on any subject that you want to do, if you have this combination, hey, you know already yourself that you are a tremendous researcher in any subject, especially whatever you like. So guys, this was my analysis on Ketu and Moon. We'll see you next time with another conjunction. If you're new to my channel, subscribe up, because I'll be bringing you more of this, good stuff. And if you want to know more about astrology and myths and misconception of astrology, check out my link below in the description section. Okay, and see you next time.